just finishing up a couple of little cleaning up projects. So give me a few minutes, maybe a couple more minutes. This is all original music that I've recorded throughout my life. So you're not listening to anything you've probably ever heard before. So that's kind of fun. So we'll get going here shortly. Make sure my guitar works. I forgot about that. Does my guitar work? I gotta do that. It does. Maybe it doesn't. Really? Plug it in. Trip playing along with myself after 20 years after Wow, that was cool. I haven't heard that song for a long time. Thanks, everyone, for being here. It was so cool to see so many people popping in the chat. Oh, how awesome. Let's see. I missed last time. Oh, okay. No problem. New Fender line made in Indonesia. Man, that's a great question. I didn't offer my opinion on those, and the main reason is that I don't have the opportunity to play all of the guitars that Fender releases. So I don't feel like it's fair for me to offer an opinion on something I'm really not familiar with. I love Fender guitars. I play 2 of them now, 3 of them. And in fact, I've got to get one other one out tonight because I want to, oh, of course I ruined that. I can't do it. Maybe I can do it with some rubbing alcohol. We'll see. But tonight, what we're going to do is I'm going to get to the point. And what this is about, if you have an older audio interface, and Jamprosound, who's was in the chat, he's probably off learning songs right now. I hope he is, because he's got a really golden opportunity to get into a band, it sounds like, and I'm really super excited for him. But the sound is good, Patrick. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, I'm gonna. I haven't warmed up at all, and the song. Fair enough. The song that I'm going to be working on is one tonight that I've never heard before. And I'm going to go through the whole process of listening to it for the first time and figuring it out. I have no idea how complex it is or how simple it is. I've never heard it before, so I'm really stoked about this. I'm hoping that it's at least a little bit complicated so that it might be somewhat of a challenge. But I don't know yet, so hang with me on this. The song is by a band called Stick Figure, which maybe some of you have heard some of their music. I don't know. I've heard and covered a few of their songs. We play a couple of them, and I play in a cover band. That's my my work, general work as a musician. That's how I make money with playing guitar and singing. And so no, we don't write a lot of original tunes. However, the band has recorded 3 original records. So legit, we do are an original band, but we play covers. So the song is called, let's see, hang on. What's the name of the song? Give me a second. Let me think. It's called Sounds of the Sea. And so, what I've realized is that I'm probably, when I'm listening to this song initially, you all may not be able to hear, in fact, you won't be able to hear the song. But I am going to show you how to record a song into your DAW. If you have an old style audio interface with a SpeedIF, you know, the old school SpeedIF stuff, we've all probably seen it. If you have an older Focusrite or really any older brand prior to the 3rd generation, and really the only difference that any of the generations, the difference between like a Gen 2 Focusrite, we'll just call it generation, or the newer versions of it, is that they have a loop back function in the newer Gen 3, Gen 4, and I think there might be close to Gen 5 now after NAMM. And let me make sure. Okay. So what you can do with the older versions is use your SpeedIF in and out and just loop them. Literally take an RCA cable and loop the 2 in and out. And I will show you on the back of mine. Give me just a second. We'll go to my... You're gonna see my audio interface here and my kind of my mess of my room. So let me unplug this. So there's my audio interface that I've been using for years now. It's a Focusrite 18i20. That's a remote control for my television set, and that's a backup battery. And I don't have the candle lit. So forgive me for not having the ambient, beautiful candle light going on. But right here, right here on a Focusrite, you've got these beautiful SpeedIF in and out, right? And if you loop this in and out, right, you can now, any music played on, I'm gonna close this. Any music played on a YouTube channel or anything, Spotify, anything like that, you can actually record that in your DAW, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do that right now. Let me see. So we're going to go do, here we are in Reaper, and this is a project that I have set up. Here's my voice going in. This is a project, and if I want to sound like God, I can sound like God if I want. But we'll avoid that right now. I'm in the heavens, or am I in hell right now? Okay, so we'll go to, I'm gonna go down here. I'm gonna insert a new track. You just right click and insert new track. Now, I don't want that one to, I want this one to be the last in the folder. Okay, and I'm going to title it Sounds of the Sea by Stick Figure. This way I have my, I gotta spell stuff right too, doggone it. I should have just hit enter, but oh well. Okay, so now I've got that labeled, right? Now, right here, I'm gonna go to a stereo input and I'm gonna select SpeedIF 1 and 2, okay? This is in Reaper, mind you, and Reaper is, technically, you don't ever have to pay for it, but I do recommend that you do pay for the software. It is a wonderful audio DAW. As you all know, I love Reaper. So we've got our SpeedIF 1 and 2 selected, and then we have to arm the track to record. But we have to be very careful because if I arm this track to record, it's going to have a loop back, and I'm going to go ahead and do it and get ready. Yep, you hear that little squeal? Okay. So don't do that. Turn the monitoring off and you click on this little speaker. When it's solid gray, you're monitoring. When it's red, you're monitoring when you're recording. And when it's clear, you will not monitor. So now I can arm that to record. And you'll see my voice is now going into Reaper. Isn't that cool? Right? Okay, so now we've got Reaper all rigged up. So I'm going to open up a new web browser. And I'm going to go into YouTube. And I'm going to select, let me do a search here, sounds. Look at that. No, sound. When I type sound, okay, so I must be on a, okay, so it showed right up. Okay, so here's the song. Now, let me see. If I play this, I don't think you'll be able to hear it. Give me a 1 if you can hear this, and give me a 2 or 1. 1 if you can hear it, 2 if you can't. I'm going to push play. I don't think you can hear that. I'm pretty sure you're not going to be able to hear that on YouTube. If someone would let me know, I would appreciate it. Because I got a lot of sound stuff going on right now. I can hear it. It sounds great. What a cool song. Okay, you cannot hear that song. Okay, that's great. Thank you. Okay. So I'm going to leave this page open. So I've got the track arm. So now what I need to do, I'm going to record this. And unfortunately, in order to do this, I have to do it in real time. And it looks like the song is about 3.5 minutes long. And so in that case, I am not going to be able to broadcast audio from my computer to YouTube. So forgive me for that. But I got to go down here and make sure I don't want any other sound going into that channel. So before I get going here, I'm going to mute this channel. And let's see, I'm going to go up here. I'm going to have to mute my vocal. And I just watch what happens when I push record in Reaper. I'm going to mute my vocal, and then I'm going to open up that song, and we're going to play it. So you're not going to hear anything for a few minutes, but you'll get to watch it record into my DAW. So this is going to be a little bit boring. I should have done this pre-recording, but we'll give it a shot and see how it works. Okay, that wasn't so painful, right? Okay, so now I have recorded the song into my DAW, and the song is now right here. And I'm gonna shrink it down a little bit so you can see it. It looks like it's pretty loud when it recorded in, but what I just showed you is how you can record audio from a song that you love on YouTube directly into your DAW, and then you can render it into an MP3 and put it on your phone. I'm teaching you how to steal music. They can do it from Spotify or any sound source that you have, any web page. So that's how you do that. So if you do record and you play in a cover band, this is a great way, a quick way to force you to listen to the entire song all the way through, because the moment you make any noise with the guitar in your DAW, it's going to record onto that track. You can't have a microphone hot or anything in the room. So that's kind of it with that. It does have its limitations with respect to getting the audio into a live stream. But I couldn't really think of a better way to do it, and I did it quickly. Here we go with learning the song now. So that's how you do that in Reaper. I'm gonna go ahead and let me shrink. I'm gonna shrink down the end of this song. It wasn't actually 5 minutes long because it has this big long intro thing, but I'm gonna listen to it too. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and guess. I'm gonna guess the key of this song. I'm gonna guess. I think that the chords in this song are. I can't tell. I'm gonna guess D minor, C major to G major. And it's a reggae ska feel. D minor. I heard it, but I'm guessing. I don't know. Let me grab my guitar. You guys haven't heard the song yet. Let me see. Let me get. I'm gonna clean up my guitar. Where's my? Oh, I gotta turn my guitar on here. Now you should be able to hear. Okay. Okay. So the chord progression, I'm definitely right in that. So let's listen, see if I called the key. I'm not sure. I haven't ever played it. I got pretty good relative pitch. Let's see what this sounds like here. Oh. Simple. I was hoping this song would be a little bit more challenging. I already know it. Having listened to the song, it's literally the same 3 chords over and over again. So it's kind of... Okay, yeah, it's a little bit loud. I'm going to turn the backing track. I'm just bringing the track down a little bit so I can hear my guitar better over the top of it. Okay. And there's backing vocals. Okay, so this is not a difficult song to learn. Obviously, 3 chords, and I think it does that basically for the entirety of the song. So what I have left to learn on this thing are the little, at the beginning of this song, it had little riffs. I think it's in C sharp minor, right? So it, this song is virtually identical. There's another little song done by a guy named Chris Isaac, right? I haven't even tuned my guitar yet today. So this is identical to the song Wicked Game by Chris Isaac, and unbelievable. Did anybody else hear that in that song? I mean, it's just astonishing. It's just done in a different key. And you know, it's interesting because I became a member of Some People, the band that I play in, about a year and a half ago-ish. They got booked for a couple gigs, and they had members that weren't able to make it. And I've been in the band. I was one of the original members, pretty much. I don't want to fall in love. Yeah. BCB or Bob. Oh, Bob 5150, man. My eyesight's terrible. Good to see you again, man. Yeah, and I'm not using a 5150 right now, but we can do that. In fact, I could use a 5150, what is it, the green channel, the clean one for this song? So here's the deal. I mean, my brain is already, we could play this song. The song goes, there's a bridge in this song. Later in this song, it does do, you'll hear, I'm going to go, let me get you to the, so this is one way that I learned songs. This one, I was hoping that this was a little bit more difficult, but it's not. Okay, it does a bridge thing. Okay, now like there's a different. Okay, same chords all the way through. Cool song. I love this song, man. This is a great band. Okay. Let's see. This is the same thing over and over and over again. Let me see if does it ever. Okay, so I'll just say this. What this song will give, if our band covers this song, it will give the band a chance to cut me loose playing guitar solo. I could tear this one up. This would be, but there's a different part. I remember when I was listening to it originally, I know you didn't hear the song, but this thing goes to someplace else here. Let me see if I can hear this. Okay. And there's backing vocals I gotta learn. Okay, so that's pretty, I wanna go home. Okay. Now let me stop this for a moment also. Now here's something else. I did a preemptive strike. I got something ready to go before I started this stream. We're gonna go to my desktop here, and we're gonna go to lyrics, and I typed in the name of the song and lyrics, and I'll be dipped if I didn't download the lyrics for this song. Right? So now I've got the lyrics that I can look at, and while I'm working on learning the song on guitar, I also have the lyrics. Now, I do this process with literally every single song that I learn. I will find the lyrics. Sometimes there's mistakes in the lyrics or the arrangement's wrong. So it's just like tablature. Almost none of the tab that you, let me see. Yeah, almost none of the tablature you look at on the internet. Most of it's wrong. A lot of it is. I think if you've done much of that, you understand that. But nonetheless, now I have the lyrics. So while I'm working on, I mean, this song is so simple. I mean, okay, so that's it for the chords. But here's the other thing is that I'm using different chord voices throughout the song, and it's done, I think it's done to a click track. It sounds so perfectly in time that if it's not, the drummer is really, really solid. I'm guessing this is done to a click track, but I can work on alternate chord voicings. You know, I think I was doing that earlier. Right? So I can play it a bunch of different ways. I don't want to copy exactly what the other guitar player in my band is going to play, which is those bar chords. He's a great, solid rhythm player, and he'll be tight as fuck on this song. But a great way to, with two guitars where there's one guitar part in a song, use alternate chord voicings. So there you go, another little tidbit. But let's go back to this song here. I got to figure out, there's a bridge part in it. Did you guys hear that? Oh, you didn't hear the whole song yet. Okay. This song does do something different. I don't know where the bridge comes. I could even do some... I could play some harmony stuff along with the vocals. Okay. There it is. Okay, right there. Did you get? Okay, so this is the bridge that I was talking about. I think it goes to E. Yeah. Okay, so it's E, A flat, G sharp minor, F sharp major. So the whole thing is an F sharp major. I take that back, it's not F sharp major. Okay, this song is really simple. So we got a sticker on the minor thirds since boy, this is an interesting. B major, okay. The music making us strong. Just So we could totally cut loose that. I've never played a solo over that. I was just fucking around, messing around. I'm trying to be careful with my language tonight. I might have young people watching. So I can see that my work cut out for me is trying to play those licks. You know, I found a couple of, and I'm using a dotted eighth note pattern on my pedal board. So I think during this, let me see if I can. Okay, so I should just. So I could get a dotted eighth note. It's interesting. I may want to do a dotted quarter note on this patch, but nonetheless, okay, I've learned that song. All right, if we played it, Scott I know knows. Our vocalist Scott, he's got a photographic memory. If he listens to a song, and he does have to learn lyrics, but he can listen to a song and literally. He knows the lyrics to it, and it's remarkable. So I'm really lucky, and that's the small penis driving down the street out there. So I wonder, standard or half step down. This is tuned standard. I'm guessing, and that's a great question. I'm guessing that those guys are playing it in C sharp minor. It just makes sense. They could be tuned a half step up even, or have a capo on their guitar and be playing it in D, whatever. But it's, so the chord progression is so simple. It's daunting how simple it is in the chord, the bridge, right? So it's virtually identical. They use a relative major of the C sharp minor in theory. And they use a relative minor of B major for the second chord. So it's relative major, relative minor, tonic, ultimately. The song is technically it's in B major, but my guitar sounds really out of tune. What happened here? Interesting. It's really getting warm in my apartment. The heat is just turned on. Weird. So very, very good songwriting, and Rick Beato would have a field day with this one. Which I kind of would too, because it's very theoretically not very complex. You know, I mean, that's a beautiful independent menu. Hello. So you can see that even using the tonic chords in this one, you know, it's the right, or they're virtually identical. So the bridge is kind of neat in that, and it's a very good use of chords, and it does set you up to have that chord progression change. Really nice, really cool song. So the thing starts off with let's see. So here's my idea, and I will present this to my band, but given the fact that it's the identical chord progression to Wicked Game, I would almost request that we we consider changing the key of this song to the same key as Wicked Game, which would mean don't go, wanna go, right? Wanna go. I'm just singing the harmony parts. Which would make the bridge part, it would be basically just drop the whole song down a full step on the guitar neck. Does that make sense? Am I making sense to anybody? This was way too easy to learn. I was hoping for something a little more complicated. I don't know how, I know Falcro plays guitar. And I'm assuming Bob, definitely, you better play guitar, man. And Independent Men United, thank you for stopping in today. It's great to see you. Appreciate all you do for everybody here in Facebook world. I'm sorry, in YouTube world, Facebook. I don't use that. I got off of Facebook. Yeah, I hope that I'm not. I hope that I'm not confusing anybody on the name rattling off these chords, but it's. Okay, so this song is so simple. I think that I've gotten the point. I think I've gotten the point across. Now, so the other thing I'm going to do tonight is I am going to work on a couple of tunes that I haven't played for a while. Let me see. Let's do. I'm going to do. Let me turn this. Okay, I got that off. I want to do this one first. I haven't played this song for a while, and I'm not worried about what do you call it, getting blocked. Lord, very nice. No music experience. Have an ear for it. Excellent, man. That's beautiful. And I'm not able to put your. I'm not using any alternate streaming software, so I'm not able to post your comments up there or share them with share them on the screen. But I appreciate what you just said there. That's cool. And I'm a guitar teacher, so I can't help it if I get off the kind of beaten path and start teaching. Can't help it. I don't think school teachers can help it. So let me see. This one, this is called a song called Inside Out. I'm going to play the whole thing. And again, I'm just going to play guitar and maybe sing some vocals. I got to make sure my vocal ducker isn't on so you can hear me singing okay, I'm turning the ducker off. So you will hear my guitar in the vocal mic, and I'm not going to apologize for that. So this song's called Inside Out by a band called Eve 6. And we're going to play this we have a gig Friday night. So I've got to get a little practice in, right? I better rehearse to make sure I got my shit together.
I would swallow my pride, I would choke on the rise, but the lack thereof would leave me empty inside. Swallow my doubt, turn it inside out, find nothing but faith in nothing. I wanna put my tender heart in a blender, want to spin round to a beautiful oblivion. Rendezvous and I'm through. I burn like a wicked cabinet, chalk white and oh so frail. I see our time has gotten stale. nothing but faith in nothing. Heart in a blender, want to spin around to a beautiful Olivia. Rendezvous when I'm through with you. When you get close, turn me to the bedpost. High and low, and no one you don't know, you don't know, you need it. Baby, right where I go. Turn me to the bedpost. I'm far right, I'm far right. I'm back down to the inside. Swallow my time, turn it inside out. Find nothing but faith in nothing. Walk with my tender, heart in a blender. Watch it spin around to a beautiful Olivia.
That song. I'll be able to play that one Friday. Why don't these chords sound like the Falcro? It's just, you know, all those chords. I've played that song a million times. Well, not a million, but I'd be exaggerating if I said that. Okay, so that's one. I'm not worried about that. I don't want to start it with that much distortion. I gotta be careful about those chords. Let's see. Just real power chords on that. Watch it spin around to a beautiful oblivion. Rendezvous when I'm through with you. Okay, I got that one. All right, so let's I'm gonna grab a different guitar real quick because I got at least two more that I definitely have to play before our show this Friday. And I'll have time. I'll have more time between now and the show to practice this stuff. But you might notice something. One thing I should add to saying all of this and practicing is that I'm not practicing standing up. Right? You should practice standing up. If you play standing up, you should probably practice standing up. So I'm going to stand up when I play this song. And also, a couple of songs. Let me think of the other one is a drop. Both of these are in drop D, so that's kind of cool. Pretty neat. I got to tune my guitar. I haven't played this Les Paul for a minute, so give me a second. Holy crap. Really? What's going on here? Oh, that's what was up. Now it's reading. Okay. This is Les Paul. It's a little out of tune. You can hear me tuning this damn G string. I'm just gonna give it a tug. I'm glad I did that. If you're having trouble getting your guitar to hold tune, a good idea is to give each of your strings a good tug. I'm not being real nice with it. I don't know if you can see. I mean, I'm pulling on it just before the breaking point. And I have lots of extra strings, so if I break a string doing that, it was probably ready. Time to change strings anyway. So if you're a guitar player and you're having trouble with a guitar holding tune, especially if you haven't played one for a while, give them a good tug. And I do the, again, I'm teaching, but I do the old pinch. tricks on pinching the string between my thumb and my pointer finger right now and just getting every square inch of it. And I got a whole bunch more stretch out of that thing. They don't like temperature changes, so I don't want this thing to be falling out of tune in the middle of this song. And I've been a while since I'll give this one a yank. Yeah, I'm glad I'm doing this. So again, this is drop D. And I usually do that. There we go. Okay. What song are we gonna do? Let me think. Let me think here. It's okay. No, not that. There's another one. Oh, there we go. Okay. Let's do this one first. I know you don't know what song it is, but you guys will recognize this instantly when I play it. And I have my pedal board set up so that I've got these songs pre-programmed into my pedal board so that I can just easily find these patches. Here we go. You'll recognize this. I'm gonna turn the volume of this up a little bit. Okay, hang on just a moment. Yeah, this is why you practice right here. I forgot how my pedal board was set up. Okay, and I had to turn that track up a little. I hope the mix is okay. Yeah, Rage, here we go. I gotta start this again. This is why you practice. You practice at home, you rehearse at band practice, and you go out prepared, man. That's what I see.
those that work forces are the same that burn crosses. Some of those that work forces are the same that burn crosses. Some of those that work forces are the same that burn crosses. Killing in the name of. You do what they told you.
God, I'm glad I practiced tonight. Not doing so great.
Now you do what they told you. 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 Those who die are justified. Wherever the bad, they get told you what. You're justified. Those who died, wherever the bad, they get told you what. Those who died are justified. Wherever the bad, they get told you what. You're justified. Those who died, wherever the bad, they get told you what. Come on.
Okay. I just totally fucked that guitar solo up. Let me play that by myself once. Oh no. Okay, gotta try that one more time. Okay, so he's actually. Man, I'm glad I practiced tonight. If I'd walked into that show not doing this, I would probably blow this guitar. Stuff like this, man, you got to play it right. And because obviously it's such a trademark and famous guitar solo, it'd be like changing the lyrics to a famous song, Let It Be, right? Literally. My guitar's staying in tune pretty good. Okay, so I'm gonna take it before the guitar solo in here, like to try and find the end of the second. Yeah. So likely what we'll do, because our band doesn't get to rehearse much together, and the very end of that whole build section, and this song was absolutely not recorded with a click track. So trying to stay tight with the actual recording of this is not easy. So that whole... We flow with that as a band. We listen to one another. Our drummer has a riff that he's playing. We stay with him. Scott has the vocals. And then we do it just like Rage Against the Machine does. Okay, so I'm feeling good about that, but I will play that song one more time. So we're going to do this one next. Let me mute this. I'm going to open up this other tune, and we're going to try this one. It's been a while since I've played along with this recording, so bear with me if I suck. It's all right. Stop it right there. I want to listen to this breakdown one more time. There's some notes that happen there that are really cool. I just kind of leave this note vibrating. Bass player.
I will chew it up and leave. Trust me, trust me, trust me, trust me.
Okay. And the ending of that, we're going to listen to that on the ride over tomorrow. So I'm glad that I sat down and practiced, because as you can see, even playing along with the recording, I'm able to make a mistake here. Okay, sorry about that. Let me fix that. Sorry about that, you guys. I didn't have my, you hit it on the head, brother. Yeah, no, I'm sorry, you guys. I didn't have my audio run into I just set this camera up tonight, and I never use my camera mics. Well, not never say never, always, right? And I didn't put the audio from Reaper going in there. So yeah, there we go. Mic on, mic off. I know, doggone it. I'm an amateur. I'm not getting paid to do this unless you want to shoot me something in PayPal or Venmo, or you can send me you could send me a thing via YouTube, but YouTube will get it all because I don't make enough money on YouTube. They take everything I make. Or I suppose you could become a member of the channel. If I get enough members, maybe I will make that $100 a year you need. I think they've raised it, but nonetheless. Anyway, yeah. I'm Adam. I was saying I got to see Tool. Jampro, welcome, brother. I got to see Tool literally at the Salem Armory in Salem, Oregon in 1994, maybe 95, when the Undertow record came out, and the song Sober had barely hit the radio. Like, I think I had heard it maybe twice. And the drummer, being from Portland and Salem not being far away, the drummer, Mike Basil, who is no longer with us, rest your soul, brother, he was the drummer for the little band called Everclear. You guys probably heard of them. They were the biggest band in the world for 2 or 3 years, and I ain't kidding. They were bigger than Nickelback or Nirvana or anything after Nirvana and before Nickelback. Nonetheless, Adam Jones is AW. I don't know what that means, but I got to see Tool in this little fucking auditorium. I mean, the Falcro, if he's here, he's probably been to the Salem Armory to see a show. It is, I think it seats 2,000 people, maybe? I mean, can you imagine Tool playing in a 2,000 seat arena? There ain't a bad seat in the house. And tickets were like $20. And Mike, the drummer from Everclear, he and I played in a side project. Okay, so you know what I'm talking about, dude. The dinky little place, and I got to see Tool there. It was really cool. And Maynard was out front and singing and tangling himself up in mic cables, and where we were sitting, I was literally right in front of Adam Jones, so I got to watch him play that stuff. Yes, I know. I was going to say 1,200 people, but I didn't want to sound too like hoity-toity about getting to see Tool in an arena that small, and you can't even call it. It's a concert hall. It's about the size of a high school gymnasium, literally. It's dinky. But that was, I'm so glad that I got to do that. I was so fortunate to know Mike Basil, and we called him Mike Basil, or he went by Basil. He grew gardens, and he was a magnificent gardener, along with one of the best drummers I've ever had the pleasure of playing music with. I will put him up against anybody. He was amazing. And, you know, the whole Everclear thing, he was not the original drummer, and in fact, he played. If you watch the Woodstock when Everclear was like the headlining band, that's Mike Basil playing percussion for them that day. He was on doing percussion for the band. You can see him, my buddy Mike Basil. I basically grew up with him, with a custom plate. Learned to swim. Nice. Nice. So anyhow, so I'm lucky to be in a band that's willing to play some Tool music. I'm really glad that our guys will do that, and just lucky. Really digging this Les Paul. Let's see how well it stayed in tune after all that abuse. Boy, it's doing good. I like it. All right. I don't have any other songs in this set of music, but I want to go over to another project here in my Reaper session. Fred. Hey, dude. Wake up. Hey, buddy. Hey. You're right in front of the chat, dude. You punk. Okay, Fred had to lay right in the way. Let me go here, new, I'm gonna vanish for just a second, new project. All right, now I'm back. I had to open up a different project so that I could play a little guitar. And I haven't played much lead guitar on this Les Paul. I'm saying guitar like multiple times. I'm just going to check my tuning real quick. I'm going to take it back up to E. There we go, almost there. This is a little bit out. And when I take this guitar to gigs, I make certain to have enough time when I'm going to use this guitar to, when I get there, I give it a good tug. It's a Les Paul. They're notoriously one of the worst engineered instruments in the world. I have no idea how they got so popular, but I make sure to stretch the strings, and I've got my nut cut all right, and this one does a pretty good job. Let me see. Oh wait, that's wrong. Here we go. StreamYard. We want StreamYard. Let's yeah, here we go. So let's see what Americana. I don't know what these other backing tracks. I'm gonna solo a little bit tonight just to kind of have a little bit of fun. I remember that I had some here that I was doing with CrAnJiS. Let me see volume wise. Let's see how loud this is. Hopefully it's not blowing my brains out or your brains out. I have no idea what this backing track is or what key it's in. I'm guessing it's probably an E. Unplugged my headphones. So here's the deal. I got my, here's my headphone jack. And I'm not wearing wireless headphones because I hate going to the trouble of hooking them up. But where my headphone cable is falling, and I fucking hate fucking cables. I would not allow this at a gig. And I said the F word like 6 times right there. jump tonight. We swear to our Nice. Oh yeah, cool. F yeah. All right, let's see what other backing tracks I got here. That one's getting a little bit on my nerves. Let's see which this one is. Let's see, I have no idea what key it's in. I've played a lot. All right. We'll move on to something else. I've played that backing track way too many times, and you know, in fact, I think I've played a little bit enough tonight. If you're interested in learning how to very easily record music off of YouTube into your DAW. And yes, you have the MP3 converter that you can get cookies and viruses from on the internet, and I realize that's always there. But the quality of those MP3s is really terrible. So try not to do that. If you have the time, again, if you're trying to learn a song, if you record it like this, it forces you to listen to the song in its entirety. So if you've never heard a song before, like I did tonight, which unfortunately was such a simple song, it's kind of embarrassing. And I could play that song right now. If somebody busted it out at a gig, I would be totally comfortable with it. But if you do it this way, you have to listen to it in its entirety, and it gives you an opportunity to kind of listen to it and make some judgments and kind of think about things that you might do if you're going to play the song in a band environment. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. Jampro just said something that is very, very important. I forget to do it. But usually weeks that I have a show, I will stand up and play more often. I did some playing this afternoon after I got off work. I did some guitar lessons, and I did two of my lessons standing up. And my student was sitting, and I just let them know, hey, I'm going to stand up for our lesson today. Not to mention, it's good physical activity. Holding a guitar, you've got that weight, and so you're building some endurance with that. So there you go with that. But Justin hit the nail on the head. It is very important to practice standing up. If you play in a band situation, when you're learning a song, yeah, go ahead and sit down and learn it. You can focus like I was doing tonight. But when it came to playing and relearning songs that I've played before, stand up. It's fun. And playing standing up, you have a lot more authority with your guitar. I noticed when I was sitting down, like I was going for these high bends. They're difficult to do. Those types of bends are pretty difficult to do sitting down. And you know, if you don't do them standing up at a gig, when you what practice is all about, man. I don't want to miss. That's another guitar solo. If you fuck it up, man, you're gonna know it. People will know. Bob, thanks for coming out, man. I appreciate you being here, getting ready for work. Hey, have fun. I hope you love what you do, man. Be safe and have fun at work. And I certainly enjoy my job. I'm gonna try that guitar solo. I'm gonna try that guitar solo one more time. I've got to. Again, this is a song that I haven't played very much, so let me try that again. I'm having trouble remembering all of the little riffs in that thing. So slowing it down, playing it slowly, and I say this, you can ask every one of my students, timing is everything. I say that a lot, but slow and clean before fast and sloppy. You don't have to learn it. When you're learning a song, you don't have to learn it at full speed. Back in the day, you guys, old guys would know about putting your finger on a record or putting a 45 on a 33 speed. You cut the tempo in half and all that. And on modern DAWs, you've got a speed control. And even on YouTube, you can slow the tempo of a song down if you're going to use YouTube to learn a song. But let me try it. I really want to try this guitar solo again, see if I can play it right. Part right there, god damn it, that part right there and that solo messes me up every single time I play it. When I play it live, I get it right, but dang, that's tough. God damn it. I kind of got it right that time. I kind of got it right. Strap line, no, yeah. Oh, God. Yeah, now I've heard it all. Jampro and I used to play in a band together, and he is a fantastic guitar player. Do not let him kid you. Don't let him fool you. I gotta play that one more. Gotta play it again, man. From that point on, I got the guitar solo down pretty darn good. So I know I'm sitting here playing the same riff over and over, but this is practice. When I go do a show, the people that come to our shows that watch our band play, they get to hear this stuff and it's done right. And we're not sloppy. I don't like making mistakes. I don't like making mistakes on a fucking live stream. Yeah, he's exposed. I'm going to try this one more time. I'm going to take the delay off of it. I'm going to take the chorus off of it. I've just got to do it dry. Yeah, I think I'll be happy with that. That's a good practice tonight. That's pretty good practice. Okay, the guitar's out of tune now. Time to put this thing away. You know, I feel like I'm gonna unplug this. Hang on. I feel like if you want, definitely the thing about Les Pauls and almost any guitar. Here's my thought on a guitar that won't stay in tune. If you've got a guitar, an instrument that's not staying in tune, I think a lot of it's because it's not getting played enough, or you're not utilizing it enough. So remember to play those famous guitars that you love. When I was gigging with that black Les Paul, I was using it at all the gigs that we played. I was playing in a classic rock cover band, and it fit everything. We were doing CCR and what are the Leonard Skinner, Ted Nugent, I mean Prince, I mean all of that stuff. That guitar was a perfect fit, and man, it stayed in tune really well. So I know that it's been hanging there, and I haven't been playing it as much lately. So I know this is unsolicited advice, but if you've got a guitar that's not hanging in tune, you can only play so many guitars so much. There's only so many hours in a day. But I think that if I played that guitar more often, I don't think I would have like the tuning issues that I had tonight. There you go. Yeah. I can't play that on this stream. I don't think I can. Oh, maybe I can play that. Hang on just a second. Open link in new tab. I'm gonna try this. Okay. Let me stop this. I love that song too. I'm gonna try and play that here. Let me add display, or no, window capture. There we go. Window capture, and we're gonna select a window to capture. Okay, and is it? I hope that, I don't know. I don't have a clue. Let's go. Okay, so there it is. I don't have a clue if I will be able to. Let me hang on. I got to make this. And forgive me. We're going to play this song. Capture method, window match priority. Windows tile must match. I'm not sure how to make it. I don't know how to stretch this thing so that it fits. Oh, it's because it's not full size. Let me make this full size. Where's my? There we go. Here we go. I think desktop audio. Oh, and I got to do one other thing. Let's see. How can I do this? I've got to go OBS. Oh, no, my audio is going from NDI. Oh, this should do it. This should. I don't know. If you can't hear this, let me know. Okay, I'm gonna do my best to not have. Oh, there we go. Okay, cool. Mike, yeah, I gotta be, yes. Jampro just said it perfectly. That your vibe is so cool. There's a band called Helmet and Ministry, and I got to watch let's see, do that. I got to watch Ministry open for a little band called Slayer on their final tour, 3 shows before the last show they ever played, which isn't true, but nonetheless. And you definitely have that and people have told me I sound like certain bands and things like that, and I consider it a compliment. I know that you don't intentionally copy anybody's sound. I don't think anybody intentionally necessarily copies anybody's sound. It's just the sounds that are ingrained in them, the music that you've listened to. So, and I love what you do. My comment about the simplicity, I don't mean that as like, oh, you play such simple shit that the dynamics of it. I mean, it's a simple riff. I could play that guitar riff probably right now without ever having played it before. Down, 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 down. You know, that riff. Never listen to it. Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, that's just one band. You definitely have, there's many bands. We'll quit comparing you to other artists. But be sure, if you're not subscribed to Mike's channel, be sure to go over there. That guy has some really cool shit. He does another song, the doody doo bop be do blah thing. Yeah. Oh, Lady Campion, hello. Welcome. I thought I saw you. Forgive me, I didn't say. I was busy talking with Mike, but yeah, man. And I think you're right. That comment is very, very accurate. Some people definitely do. You can hear it all over YouTube, especially with original music and the millions of songs that are released every day. And that's part of the reason why I've kind of not been involved much with, just a little personal info for myself and my taste in music. I have never listened to a lot of music. I don't walk around my house with music playing, ever. So having so much music out there and having to weed through the comment that you made about, I bet somebody intentionally copies sound, and that is absolutely true. And I do my best to not sound like anybody. And Mike does the same thing. He just writes songs. Yep. Best cover I ever did. Very nice. But there's so much of it out there that is just, I say, I mean, I don't want to, nobody should be insulted by this, but I wonder how many people that are releasing music, do you actually listen to what you're releasing? And like, are you at all, do you care at all that there are artists like, I don't know, let's just name a band. Oh, Van Halen. Slipknot. Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. We could start naming professional bands, and you're putting this music out there that is so far away from being even remotely close to, like, I don't know, listenable. So I've been very careful about being, getting too involved in watching a lot of the community stuff. I don't sound great. Not everybody likes all of my fucking music, right? And I'm cool with that. But yeah, that's it. Yeah. So many covers. Well, I play in a cover band. That's what my stream tonight was, cover. And I've played and sing tons of covers. I play them on guitar usually, and I don't do karaoke very often, and I don't do all the covers that I've done with other artists, and I've never done a backing track, but I've been playing guitar since I was 6 years old. Why would I use somebody else's arrangement? And I have used other people's drums and bass lines and guitars and all that stuff. But anyway, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Accidentally copied something when I write a song. Yeah. It was funny. Just recently, Ola England did a live stream, and I don't know how many of y'all watch Ola, but I love that guy. I wish I had his attitude life. It's just, he's such a solid person. But he was he was talking about the new Haunted album, and he got to listening to the guitar parts that he recorded. He realized that 3 of the songs had the exact same riff in them, different tempos, but the exact same riff. And he's like, he couldn't stand that. So he went back. So now he's on tour, and when he's got free time in his hotel room, he's re-recording his guitar parts. So he sounded like himself on 3 different songs. There's always that. So I'm much more, my playing style is definitely driven by improvisation. But when I have to learn a guitar solo, like a song like Hysteria by Muse, or even Sober by Tool, those trademark guitar licks, man, and Killing in the Name, and there are several others, Sublime Santeria. I mean, you can improvise over that stuff, but generally, I think at a bar, people aren't going to complain. Nobody's going to complain if as long as you stay in key and all that stuff. But boy, they want to hear that original guitar solo or that original vocal line. We all have our safety nets. But I've never really been much of a music listener. I mean, I listen to independent stuff like Mike. I'd rather listen to that than big bands. And I've intentionally not listened to any Taylor Swift or Adele or what's the other girl? Super famous. Billie Eilish. Not because I also don't watch television. I'm not exposed to this shit. I've only felt one of my own songs. Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah. Wow. Well, yeah, that one got released. Yeah, I was pretty lucky on that one. I have a copy of that. I should play that tonight in closing. By the way, let's see here. Here's my glucose meter, and you can see that my glucose is 114 right now. Let me open this up again, just because it's kind of cool to be able to share this with you. This pump has definitely been a game changer. So there's the pump, and then let's see. So this is the last. There's a white line in there, and the yellow line would be high glucose and the red line would be low glucose. And you can see that I have been right where a normal person eating food and living life daily, that's where their numbers would be. So this thing is an absolute game changer. I have never felt, well, I mean, of course, when I was younger, I took pretty good care of myself. So I definitely felt healthier when I was 25. But still, this thing is, if you know a diabetic, recommend the Tandem insulin pump to them. This has changed my life. I ain't kidding. Mike, yeah, I love hearing that, dude. Oh, yeah. I've already gotten hit by a copyright flag. Remember, I played Tool, and I think, what was the other band? I forget. Another drop D. Killing Rage Against the Machine. I'm definitely gonna get. Too much. Yeah, that's a big problem with my songwriting. Yeah. Yeah, we'll get a copyright claim for this. Let me see if I can find that, Justin. This is a really. This is a cool song that Justin and I recorded together. And I think what I'll do is I'll put this on and let it play to kind of let the stream. And most of you have probably never heard this before. It's definitely not been on a whole lot of, I don't know, community sharing shows. Ron Ward, or I think Ron Ward played it when he was doing his thing. And maybe the other guy up in Alaska did, and I don't know who other. Let's see, 2023 originals, Justin's riffs. Thank God for Hunger, Tale of Four. Do I have it? I'm gonna push play here. Actually, no, wait. I'm gonna. Yeah, this should be. Okay, come on. There we are. Damn, you mastered the hell out of this. I got to show y'all. Okay, here we go. There we go. This is a tale of four. And these are other tracks that are roughly the same length. It's a sausage. But it sounds fantastic. Don't get me wrong. It's cool. And I'm lucky. And this is a song that I feel very lucky to have had this ultimately just kind of fall in my lap. Justin was kind enough to send it to me. He's got this riff, and what do you think? And he had this concept of a song. He had this concept of a story, I think, before he sent me the music. And this is totally instrumental. There are no lyrics on this. This is just an instrumental thing, and I'm on lead guitar, and I think, Justin, you did everything else on the recording. It might help me with that. I'm pretty sure I'm correct on that. Drums and everything. And it may actually just be kind of a loop thing, but this is copyrighted by DistroKid or one of the other. I think Justin uses or Jampro uses a DistroKid, and be sure to go over to Jamprosound's website and hook that guy up with a sub. He's been doing more stuff recently. Yeah, so Justin did all the rest of it. And I think what I will do here is I'm going to zoom way in on this. We'll zoom way in so you can see it while it's playing. Oh, and I need to move this track. I'm going to move this track up here and stretch it out. Oop, come on. Come on. What is that? Let me move it. Hang on just a second. Up here. There we go. All right, so that's what the song looks like, having been mastered. And I'll push play, and you can watch this thing roll by. I'm gonna get put myself over someplace else, so I'm not in the middle. What is that? Huh? Oh, there it is. Yeah, I'm gonna move myself, I think, over here, just because it's kind of fun to watch a song flow when it's been recorded. Here we go. Now I got to be sure to turn off any compression I have on this. Wow. Okay, it's been a fucking minute since I've heard that thing. Oh, good Lord. Wow. Wow. Yeah, that's Jampro. I know that he doesn't have a shitload of content on YouTube, but he wrote that musical backing track. He sent it to me with nothing on it, and I sat down. I had a day off of work, and I sat there for 8 or 10 hours and played my fucking guitar all day long and did tracks, and it just kept. I was like, okay, I can't believe I finger tapped for that long. Holy crap. I was like, wow, where did that come from? But I sent that track to Justin as one. I definitely overdubbed a lot of the takes. I didn't. That does not one time through. I don't even know. It would take me a while to relearn what I actually did on that. But Justin took it and said, "Well, if we move this part that you did to here, and then move this part to here," and he kind of rearranged the guitar solo. He basically had one clean take, and he just made it fit so that the song had some build, and then it rested for a moment, and then it built up and it rested for a moment, and it had these moments, and it's a tale of four. And it kind of, if you listen to the guitar part, there's kind of 4 different themes, I guess, throughout that thing. So yeah, swear jar's filling up money. So yeah. Yeah, so that was really fun. And I know a lot of people haven't heard that. Not many people have ever heard. Of course, not a lot of people haven't heard any of my music, so, or Justin's, so not a lot have. But it's fun to get to share that stuff with y'all. And I appreciate folks hanging out. And I was noticing where, swear jar, I know I said the F-bomb once, didn't I? Doggone it. A couple times. I wish I had $5 for every time I said the F word. Heck, if I had a nickel, I'd do pretty good. So here, my takeaway from this and is tonight. I know that I have some lyrics to learn to be able to pull this song off as close to right. Here's the lyrics for the song that I learned tonight, and I almost embarrassing that I say I learned it because it's such a simple song. I heard it for the first time tonight, and just a very yeah. So these are the lyrics for the song. I downloaded them just having the title of the song, and I didn't want to listen to the song before I did this stream tonight so you could watch me learn something, but that was pretty uneventful because listening to it once, I already knew the song. I think it's in D, C, and G. Well, the song was in C sharp, B, and F sharp, so I was a half step off, which, by the way, what I've learned, and I'll share this, because if you watch this video, I called it. I said, I think this song is D, C, and G. And I was wrong. It's C sharp. I was a half step off. At the age of about 40, if you have, well, how do I say this without sounding too? If you have exceptional pitch, if you have a well-trained ear, you lose a half step. And it's almost consistent with everyone. If you have good relative pitch, or even if you have perfect pitch, you'll lose it by a half step. And when I named the key of that song, just by listening to it, I said D, C, and G, and I was a half step off. So still, my ear still works. I'm a half step off. No big deal. So it's such a simple song. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to push play on let me think. I played this song at the beginning of the stream tonight. So I have some guitar parts to learn, and I have some lyrics to learn. I'm going to push play on this song. Let me go over to here. And I know my voice just got a little bit quieter, but I'll make it louder. Where is it? Where are you? It's down here at the bottom. There we go. I'd like to play you guys another instrumental thing that I did several years ago. And you guys can listen to it, and we can all say farewell, or you guys can hang and chat for a while. I'll leave the stream going here for a little bit. If you guys have some conversations going in the chat, by all means, continue. Oh, Shimmer Soul, welcome. I'm so glad to see you. It's cool. I've been over at your stream on occasion. I pop in, and I don't know if I've been commenting much. The Deal for Real, welcome. I don't think I've commented too much. I did one night when I was flipping THEFALCRO some shit, and the swear jar is filling up quickly. I keep swearing. So I really appreciate you dropping in tonight. Got here right near if you haven't been here tonight, we've done a lot of work with, I've practiced a little bit, did some band rehearsal and played standing up and did the stuff that I usually do. Our band doesn't play together very often. We're playing once a month currently. We have a gig booked at a club once a month, and we're not the house band or anything like that, but so we only get to play together once a month. So I need to practice. I've got to practice. So I'm going to go ahead and push play on this. Let me think here. Give me a second. I don't know. What is this one? What's this? Oh no, that's that's not right. Okay, let me see. Yeah, this one, I'll play a couple tunes here. Let me do this. I'm just trying to think. I want to, and forgive me. I've just let me do this. Okay. You guys can adore my guitar wall. There's a lot of them back there, and that one over there belongs to the THEFALCRO. That one. Oh, I got one more thing. I got one more thing I got to do for the THEFALCRO. I hope he's still here. Hang on, I got to take my. I'm gonna be right back. I got. I don't know if we'll see if this works. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back. It won't. This will just take a second. Okay. So this is THEFALCRO's beautiful guitar, and I'm going to switch over to the other camera because you'll be able to see it a little better, I think. So the THEFALCRO's has this beautiful red, beautiful Fender guitar, but you'll notice that he may notice, if he's still here, that there's a few things missing on it that were on it before. There was one, let's see, right up here. All right, so you guys probably know what the deal is with this. It's still sticky. For whatever reason. I don't know if they were special stickers or maybe some kid gave them to him. I don't know. But and I still to this day I know why he left this guitar here, and it's been here way too long, and I want him to come get it. But, so getting like sticker material off of a guitar, now I have rubbing alcohol here. This is just straight up good old fashioned rubbing alcohol. It's not even like that strong. This is a 70% stuff. I use this for when I have to like change my glucose meter. or my site for my insulin pump, right? This is as I clean it. So I'm gonna put a little bit of this on this rag, and you can see this sticker. I got to get it in the light just right there. I'm gonna take this rag with rubbing alcohol, which has never ever hurt the finish on a guitar. I got to get it good and wet. I'm just seeing if it works because I haven't used rubbing alcohol to do this before. And it doesn't work. Look at that, it made it worse. Okay, lesson learned. Don't use rubbing alcohol to remove sticker material off of your guitar, okay? Take my word for it. It doesn't work. However, denatured alcohol, if you have a sticker on your guitar, which is whatever, anybody would put a sticker on their fucking guitar. I don't know. I don't know. But denatured alcohol will get rid of it. And a good fingernail will get rid of it too. I'm sort of. Denatured alcohol will get sticker material off of almost anything. So hang on here. Where did that go? There it is. Okay, so I just got to see real quick how well this guitar is staying in tune. We'll check it real quick, and then we'll get to the end of the show. Oh man, this thing is consistently out of tune, the exact same amount on every string. So having said that, let me grab some headphones here. I can't hear it right now. I just run it through a tuner. Let's go back to this. And I gotta do this because, let's see, I gotta do this just because Falcro's had this guitar here. It's been here for a long time, way too long. Goof off, yeah. You got to be careful with stuff like that to not damage the finish. And I'm real careful with goof off, but I swear to God, I brought some denatured alcohol home to do this, and I needed it at work, which is downstairs, and I had to take it back to work, and I'm not going to go grab it again. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. So yeah, the guitar is just a little bit out of tune, and the wah is on. Let me tune this guitar up real quick, and I'll play something real quick. Whoop. I haven't played this guitar for a while. I feel bad. It has brand new strings on it. And I hope the Falcro can hear this. He said he was going to just run this in the background and listen to it. He's probably decorating his house, because I send him a note about every day. Hey, how's the decorating going? Preston, what's happening, man? Good to see you. I caught a little bit of your stream tonight. I was getting ready for this one, so I couldn't hang too long. But I was there. I gave you a thumbs up. Appreciate it. All that stuff, really, and unless you have a pretty good sized channel that doesn't do a whole lot, but not that I'm aware of. There we go. Now it's in tune. This thing sounds fantastic. God, I love this guitar. All right. Falcro, eat your heart out, brother. This is your fucking guitar. And I'm making all kinds of money tonight. I have no idea what backing track this is, but I'm going to play your guitar. I think I gotta make sure not a bunch of other shit. Oh yeah, that's gonna be okay. Here we go. I'm gonna play your guitar. Crap. Well, I'm gonna be making a trip to Portland before too much longer. What's that? That's the same exact chord progression. I don't know what happened there. What's this one? I gotta do it. Okay, this is a really sad one. So bear with me. This is a sad slow. And I'm gonna try and stick with Strat. Okay. Here it comes, ready? God damn, I love this guitar. Sparky 971, hello. Wow, thank you. Holy smokes. Wow. Dude. This thing is, and I'll bet you, let's check the tuning real quick. I almost guarantee you this thing is not all that beating this thing up. It's perfectly in tune. Yeah, I'm gonna play this for a little while longer. I don't know. I think this is kind of a long one. It's very repetitious. So I think. Cool. Okay, I just playing guitar. I know that it can get a little, I don't know, boring is kind of an understatement, but boy, I sure do love playing this guitar, man. This thing feels really nice. Whoever set it up is pretty cool, dude. Give him a high five. Whoa. Sparky, dude. Holy smokes. Well, thank you. It's very kind of you. Oh, it's wow, and it just picks them randomly. One of the people that you gave a, I just saw his name, and I haven't seen this young man. I think, am I right? Okay, I'm gonna have to. Wow, dude, you just made my day. Wow, that's very kind of you, dude, and I can't tell you how much I appreciate that. I have. Yeah, that just blows my mind. I sure do appreciate that. I've said it 6 times. I can't be more serious. One of my sponsors for my channel, and somebody who I truly love and I grew up with, and he was kind of my uncle, is Smiling Bill, Bill Keenum. I'm gonna go put this away. I'll get the guck off of it soon enough. And he's been so generous and kind with me. So I'm going to go to Portland in the not too distant future to record some of his original music. And of course, he's been playing guitar far longer than I've been alive. I don't quote me on this, but he may have held me in his arms the day I was born. But there's a kid. Let me go to my. Oh, come on. Oh, and I have that app running. Yeah, maybe I can do this. Okay, I can. Come on. I might have to shut this app off. Oh no. Okay, hang on. I don't want to say something that's not true. There's enough of that going on in our world. Tristan Eggert. Yeah. Holy shit, dude. I can't believe that. There's a young man named Tristan Eggert he's been in my streams a few times. He's a client of mine. I've worked on he's a young kid that's learning to play guitar, and hopefully he'll realize that he's now has a channel membership. I'm really grateful for that. It just blew my mind to see his name because I haven't seen him for quite some time. And so this gift that you just gave, not only not only is it helpful and I appreciate your generosity, but you brought back a memory. And I need to call him. Hey, buddy. Oh, it's dinner time, isn't it? We're running late. It's dinner time. I got to do it. Hugh Caldwell. I haven't seen Hugh in quite a long time. But yeah, he's a very good friend of mine. We collaborated on a couple things, and he does kind of other stuff than what I do. So we didn't collaborate on a lot, but boy, it was fun to work with him on a song at one point in time. I love that guy. Don't start, Fred. look at him. He's not starving. Actually, he's really healthy right now. He's 10.5 pounds, and he's a really small guy, but the vet gives him just perfect weight for him. Really? And he snorts and does all that kind of shit. So he definitely needs some dinner. So I'm going to go ahead. Like I said earlier, I was going to stop a little bit ago, but I saw some folks show up, and I thought I'd keep going. So I need to go back to, I think this, yes, okay. What are you doing? Let's see. Where is it? Hang on. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna play you another, let me, I gotta grab one more piece of music here. Let's see, where is it? It's, oh, really? 2023? Oh, here's one. I'm gonna put a couple of these on here. You're gonna trip when you hear this. This is a very short little piece of music, I believe. Yeah, it's about 30-40 seconds long. And I'm gonna turn these down a little bit just because they're way too loud. This is another one that was inspired by Justin at Jamprosound. So just, let me see. What is the name of the song? It's called Down the Road. Where is it? 2022 Originals? Is this? Give me a second. I'll push play here in a moment. Where is it? Let's see, 2023. Where is it? Forgive me, man. Oh, there. Okay. Backing tracks. I thought I had. Maybe I can't find this song. Might be the first song on here. What is this? Let me see what this is. Okay, we can do this. All right, here we go. So here's some instrumental stuff that I've done, and the really ugly song that I did, believe me, it was inspired again by my good friend Justin, and then there's another instrumental piece of music that I did. This will take about how long? It's I don't know, 6 minutes or so, 7 minutes. Let's see. Yeah, 7 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and push play and let you all listen to some stuff that you've never heard and won't hear. Yeah. Oh, Preston, cool, man. Oh, yeah. He has been... Okay, yeah, I wondered about that with Sparky. I appreciate you saying that. I thought that was the case too. I know when I spoke with him last time, he was having definitely some trouble with his hands. And it really was breaking my heart to see him have to deal with that. It's such a fantastic guitar player. So I'm going to play some original music for you. I'm going to turn these up a little bit, and you just enjoy the vibe. And there's going to be something that comes on here. I'm going to be gone for a moment, so you guys can visit. And let me see. How can I do this? Yeah, I could do that. There we go. I'll let you watch Reaper. I'm gonna let me do this. I keep saying that. Let me make these bigger. And like here it is again in Reaper, you can use this little gain knob to kind of balance the volume between a few songs, just to get everything kind of hitting close. You can visually, don't use your eyes to mix, right? Don't mix with your eyes. Okay, so I'm going to let you guys listen to this, and I will be back in just a minute. I've got to feed. I got to feed this boy. Okay, enjoy.
You smell like dog shit and pee. Dog shit and pee. Dog shit and pee. You smell like dog shit and pee. Row. Row. Row.
Thanks for hanging. Thank you for hanging. So I'll just tell you a little bit about that last piece of music that I just played. That I recorded about, I don't know how long ago. I don't know, it's been 8 years-ish, 7 years ago, or something like that. That one, there's a video, Dangling of the Dangly Doos. I wonder, I might have that. I'll look for it. That piece of music right there was recorded in my basement at my old apartment that was in a basement of an old house that burned recently. And anyhow, the percussion on that was done by a gentleman named Mitko Reinhoff, who is now in Bulgaria. He was born in Bulgaria, and he was a student here at the University, Eastern Oregon University. And he is an absolute magnificent percussionist and drummer. And I was so lucky to have met him and gotten connected with him. Of course, I saw him. He was a fill-in drummer for every band in town, and he'd get in there and play, and he sounded better than the actual drummer that actually played in the band. Guy was just phenomenal. And we would do acoustic shows, and he would play cajon. And that, what you just listened to, was a fucking cajon. It sounded like a drum kit. That guy... He can do shit and I know that the swear jar money bags is going up and up and up. It's growing, but man, that guy, he could do stuff. He would use his foot on that thing, and he would like hit the top of the drum. Let me get thank you, Diet Pepsi, for all the money that you send my channel. I appreciate it. He would put his foot, I can get back here where you can see, he'd put his foot on the face of the cajon. If you know what a cajon looks like, it's just a square box. I'm sure many of you do. But he would drag his foot up to the top of that box, and it would change the pitch. So he could actually do like a little unbelievable. He did shit on that thing that was absolutely stellar. And I'm so lucky to have had an opportunity to work with him and play music with him. Anyhow, that was who was on that recording. And I always like to give him credit. I played bass and guitar on that one, of course, and I composed the piece of music. But also the guitar solo on that one was one take, if you couldn't tell. And there's a video of that on my YouTube channel. I think it's called C# Prog or something like that. I can't remember. Yeah, box drum. Yep, you're right. Lord Spike Protein. He's 50 to 105. Oh, yeah. Cool. Oh, bass strings. Yeah. Want a cajon back? Yeah, we sell them at our shop, and our drummer actually is very good on a cajon. Also, our drummer's name is Jace, and he's just a magnificent kid. We had I call him a kid. God, he's in his 30s. We had such a great visit today. Dangly Doos. Let me see if I can find that one. I thought I saw that. What year was that? Was that 2023? Just in my tunes. Holiday? September Country Rock. Oh, dude, you called it. Yes, I do have it. We'll bring it up here in just a moment. Where did I drop it? Where did it go? Should be, hang on here. Where'd it go? Let me undo that. Undo, insert media items. Okay. Yeah, I have it. I cannot, there's no way I'm going to remember what this song sounds like. The Dangling of the Dangly Doos is the name of this music. Sparky971, thank you. I obviously am a pretty big Joe Satriani fan, and I have a lot of his influence in my playing. Him and Jerry Cantrell both. Okay, so let me see. I don't have a video for this, so I'll try and do something entertaining. I cannot remember for the fucking life of me. Practice noodle over. It does it not have any. It doesn't have any. I thought it had a guitar solo on it. Anyway, I'll just push play. You guys can check this out. This is a song composed by Jamprosound. And none of you have ever heard it before. So this is kind of interesting night. This stream went places I didn't expect. And later than I expected. Oh, by the way, Fred got fed. He looked like he was going to faint. So I had to make sure to feed him. He's perfectly okay. Here we go. Dangly, let's see. Title of this track is The Dangling of the Dangly Doos. And let me put you on here. Here it is. We'll play it. You ready? Oh, yeah. Listened to this in a long time, man. This doesn't have lyrics or melody or anything. It's up for grabs. Dishes, don't play your guitar, brother. OCD says it would be tonight. Yep. Excuse me. Yeah. Again, another tune by Jamprosound. He composed that. I would love to have a dishwasher, but I'm just one person, so it to me it would be a waste of water. I can use a lot less water just washing my dishes by myself. I fill up a little basket in my sink. Yep. Yeah. Don't have a dishwasher. Yeah. That's me too. I don't have a dish. That's why I had kids. I had one. She's gone, so I didn't. The whole having children for dishwashers went away several years ago. If you want a dishwasher, have children. It'll teach them some responsibility and a work ethic and demoitis. Yep. Yeah. Rainwater on the floor. Yeah. I haven't had a dishwasher for since my daughter was living in my house. I'm joking about that. And I wish I had another one. I'd probably still be married. But oh well. Sometimes we don't do things right, I guess. Or everything right. Yeah. Okay. I have been on here for a lot longer than I expected, and I saw some folks show up, and I thought I'd try and be entertaining tonight. It's been three hours. Wow. So yeah, I mean, just dishwasher. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. I've just lived places that didn't have dishwashers in apartments and such. It would be stupid for me to try and buy a house now because it would cost me far more paying for a house than it would just renting until my final days. So that's where I'm at. I would love to own a house. If I did, I'd probably put a dishwasher in, but yeah. Yeah. All right. Cool. Thank you, Falcro. I appreciate that. And I appreciate everybody hanging with me tonight. It's really cool. So if you go back to the very beginning, it's about recording music off of YouTube through an old audio interface and how to get it into your DAW and how to learn what I do to learn a song, which again was a very, very simple song, unfortunately. Yeah. Camellia, thank you. And I look forward to hearing your new songs. That it's just really great to hear you playing and singing. I know you don't have a lot of stuff out there, but hey, man. Yeah, never. I think Tom Petty said it best. Never apologize, right? But I didn't get a notification. Yeah, and that's kind of how it goes. I'm the same way. YouTube notifications aren't always accurate. So oftentimes what I do to try and find people live streaming, and I'm going to get off of here, but I'll go up to your suggested stuff, and if you click on that live button on the top of your screen, if you have that, I've been able to find a lot of people that are live that I didn't get a notification for. So that's a good way to find live stuff. I always look for, yeah. Well, yeah, and cool. I appreciate that. That's cool. See my subscribers list. Yeah, I don't know what the deal with that is. So notifications on YouTube, again, they don't do what they say they're going to do, unfortunately. You want to see all notifications and you don't get all of them. It's unfortunate, but that's how it is. I guess we all have to deal with it. Yeah, there you go. You'll get a notification tomorrow. All right, you guys, I'm going to head out. I appreciate everybody hanging with me tonight again. And hopefully you learned something, maybe enjoyed some of the stuff that you heard. It was really great to see y'all. It's all. Thank you, Richard. I love you, bro. And hopefully we'll see you soon. And again, my band's playing this Friday night. So if you're in Walla Walla, Washington, come see us play. I am going to shoot video of the gig and I am going to record audio off of the board. So there may be a live video of my band. It's not going to be live. It will be a live performance of my band that will mix the audio later. So that may be coming up in the near future on my channel. So you get to see my band actually play. So that'll be kind of cool. It's completely live. We have nothing to hide, and we got nothing to hide behind either. So peace, y'all. Have a great night or day or morning or afternoon or evening, whatever. Peace.